Hey there, welcome to this exciting showdown between two of the most coveted precious metals in the world, gold and silver. Whether you're an experienced investor or just starting out, you've probably heard about the potential of these shiny metals as a valuable asset in your portfolio. But the question is, which one is the better investment? In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of gold and silver, exploring their historical performance, practical uses, environmental impact, and much more. So sit back, relax, and let's get ready for a fascinating discussion on gold versus silver, the ultimate investment showdown. Gold and silver have been used as a store of value for centuries. Both metals have unique properties that make them appealing to investors, but which one has historically performed better? That's what we'll be exploring in this segment. Gold has always been seen as a symbol of wealth and power, dating back to ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and the Greeks. It's been used as currency, jewelry, and a means of investment for centuries. The price of gold has been relatively stable over the years, with occasional spikes and dips. However, in recent times, it has seen a significant increase in value due to the economic uncertainty caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Silver, on the other hand, has a more practical use in industries such as electronics and medicine, making it a more versatile metal. The price of silver has historically been more volatile than gold, with more frequent fluctuations in value. However, it's worth noting that silver has also seen a significant increase in value in recent years due to the increasing demand for electronics and the green energy industry. In recent years, the rise of cryptocurrency has shaken up the investment world, and it's had a significant impact on the precious metals market as well. In this segment, we'll be discussing the pros and cons of physical precious metals versus digital currencies and how they compare in today's market. Let's start with physical precious metals. They have been a traditional form of investment for centuries, and many people still prefer them because they provide a tangible asset that you can hold in your hand. Physical metals like gold and silver have an inherent value that's based on their scarcity and desirability, and they're widely recognized as a means of payment around the world. On the other hand, digital currencies, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, have exploded in popularity in recent years. They offer investors the potential for high returns and the convenience of being able to buy, sell, and trade from anywhere in the world. But they don't have the same physical presence as precious metals, and their value can be more difficult to quantify. Be sure to check out the link in the description for more information on today's topic and other valuable resources. So, how has the rise of cryptocurrency affected the precious metals market? Well, it's caused some investors to shift their focus away from traditional investments like gold and silver and towards digital currencies that they see as a more modern and dynamic form of investment. However, it's important to remember that digital currencies can be highly volatile and risky, and they don't have the same history of stability and long-term value as precious metals. Gold and silver are often viewed as just shiny metals that are used for jewelry or investment purposes. But did you know that these precious metals have many practical uses beyond their visual appeal? In this segment, we'll be exploring the practical applications of gold and silver and how they play an important role in our everyday lives. First, let's talk about gold. Gold is an excellent conductor of electricity, which makes it an essential component in many electronic devices, such as cell phones, computers, and televisions. It's also used in the medical industry for various treatments, including cancer therapy and dental work. Additionally, gold is used in space exploration because of its ability to withstand extreme temperatures and radiation. Now, let's move on to silver. Like gold, silver is also an excellent conductor of electricity and is commonly used in electronic devices. It's also used in the production of solar panels and mirrors. In the medical industry, silver is known for its antimicrobial properties, which make it an essential component in wound dressings, surgical instruments, and even water treatment systems. In this whole discussion, you might have missed one word: mining. Gold and silver mining has been an important industry for centuries, and it continues to have a significant economic impact on communities around the world. In this segment, we'll be exploring the economic benefits and challenges of gold and silver extraction and how it affects the global market. First, let's talk about the benefits of gold and silver mining. The industry provides jobs and boosts local economies in many regions around the world. It also generates revenue for governments through taxes and royalties. Additionally, the extracted metals are sold on the global market, contributing to the global economy and providing investors with a means of diversifying their portfolios. However, there are also some challenges associated with gold and silver mining. Environmental concerns, such as water and air pollution, land degradation, and the destruction of ecosystems, are major issues that must be addressed. Mining operations can also have a negative impact on the health and safety of workers, and there are concerns about the ethical and social implications of mining in certain regions. Despite these challenges, gold and silver mining remains an important industry for many communities and plays a significant role in the global market. It's important for mining companies to prioritize environmental and social responsibility in their operations and to work with local communities to mitigate the negative impacts of mining. Before we move on to our next talking point, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you're finding this content valuable. Your support helps us to create more informative and engaging videos like this one. Gold and silver mining can have a significant impact on the environment, but is there a sustainable solution? In this segment, we'll be exploring the environmental impact of gold and silver mining and the efforts being made to find sustainable solutions. The use of chemicals like cyanide and mercury in the extraction process can lead to water and soil pollution and the destruction of habitats and ecosystems. Mining operations can also have a significant carbon footprint, contributing to climate change and global warming. These environmental impacts can have long-lasting effects on the surrounding communities and ecosystems. But there are efforts being made to find sustainable solutions to these challenges. Some mining companies are implementing environmentally friendly practices, such as using renewable energy sources and reducing their carbon footprint. They're also using new technologies to minimize the use of harmful chemicals and reduce waste in the extraction process. Additionally, some companies are working with local communities to ensure that mining operations are conducted in a responsible and sustainable way. There are also alternative methods of gold and silver extraction being developed that do not rely on chemicals or require as much energy. These methods, such as bioleaching and electrochemical extraction, have the potential to significantly reduce the environmental impact of mining. There is also a major thing to consider here: inflation and deflation. Inflation and deflation are two economic factors that can significantly affect the value of precious metals like gold and silver. Inflation occurs when the purchasing power of a currency decreases, causing the prices of goods and services to rise. This can lead to an increase in the demand for gold and silver, as they are seen as a store of value that can protect against the effects of inflation. On the other hand, deflation is the opposite of inflation, where the purchasing power of a currency increases, causing the prices of goods and services to fall. In this case, the demand for gold and silver may decrease, as they are seen as a less attractive investment compared to other assets that can generate higher returns. It's important to note that the relationship between inflation, deflation, and the value of gold and silver can be complex and depends on many factors. For example, during periods of high inflation, central banks may increase interest rates to control inflation, which can lead to a decrease in the demand for gold and silver, as investors may prefer to invest in higher-yielding assets. On the other hand, during periods of deflation, central banks may implement monetary policies that increase the money supply and lower interest rates, which can lead to an increase in the demand for precious metals as investors look for safe haven assets. Thanks for joining us for this discussion on the impact of inflation and deflation on gold and silver prices. We hope you found this segment informative and valuable as you continue to navigate the world of investing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like if you enjoyed this video. By subscribing, you'll be notified of our future content, including our next video on the billionaire Bullion brothers, a look at the world's wealthiest gold investors. We'll be taking a closer look at the world's top gold investors and what we can learn from their investment strategies. Thanks again for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.